I will also propose tax holidays for inner-city investment, a new tax incentive to get foreign companies to relocate in blighted American neighborhoods, and they will do that. It will be worthwhile. It's called incentive.
Right. He's got an extensive plan, actually. That's Donald Trump for renewing urban communities. He wants to bring back investment into the struggling inner cities, including vocational schools, trade schools. Burgess Owens is back with us. He's the author of the book with a very long title, but I like it. Liberalism, or How to Turn Good Men into Whiners, Weenies and Wimps. You know, you could just stand for an interview on the basis of that book alone and the title. Burgess, welcome back.
Thank you, Stuart. Well, good to be back with you again, for sure.
I'm sure you've heard a lot about what Donald Trump proposes for the African-American community in our inner cities. Especially, I particularly like trade schools. What's wrong with that?
No, this is all good stuff. And keep in mind that this is a conversation that we should have been having for the last 8 years, but this is all new to us. And when he talks about the New Deal, this should be the New Deal. The old deal, by the way, was the first thing that our black president did when he came into office, which was to defund 16 million school choice options for black kids.
That's right.
We need to get away from those type of policies, move forward to this new deal that we now have an opportunity to discuss right now.
Is there any indication that Trump's message to the black community is resonating and that there will be some black support for him?
The black support is increasing, and it was going to happen anyway because we have so many people that are just totally frustrated. Again, we have 28% of black Americans feel the way I do, and we're just looking for some answers. And we're realizing that the last 8 years has not been what we've looked for and asked for, and we don't need another 4 years of that. So it will be changing, and that trajectory will continue to grow over the coming years.
I want to bring this to you. There's another WikiLeaks revelation that the Clinton campaign wanted to use, and I use that word deliberately, use the death of Eric Garner for their own political purposes. Eric Garner was the black man who died after a chokehold was applied by the New York City police. Now, they wanted to use that incident. Eric Garner's daughter is mad as hell about it. Here's what she said. This is her tweet. "I'm troubled by the revelation that you and this campaign actually discussed using Eric Garner. Why would you want to use my dad?" What are you going to say about this, Burgess?
Well, this is what socialists do. And by the way, black and white socialists, they use others for their purposes, whether it be Chicago, whether it be Charlotte, whether it be Ferguson. You look at places where these cities are run by black policemen or black police chiefs, and it doesn't matter. The fact is they're going to be used to be destroyed by other blacks to get the agenda moving forward. So it is across the board. It's been happening for a while, and I urge America, watch what has happened. Look at what's happened to the black race over the last 100 years. We don't have to have our country to go through the same process if you learn from our experience of what socialists do.
Are you ever invited to speak at the nation's universities?
Not at universities, but I tell you, I spent some time at a juvenile home in Florida last weekend, and how exciting it is to hear these and talk to these young men who finally are looking for ways of getting out of this groupthink, and they're excited about the fact that somebody's talking to them about what success really is all about. And let's do that. Listen, ignorance and free can never be, and I think all Americans should be actually at arms that if we're not getting the right information so we can make the decisions for ourselves, we need to look at the fact that that's not the American way. Let's stand strong against it and do what we feel is best for ourselves.
Oh, well said. Burgess, give me the name of the book again, because I really like it. Tell me, go on.
Liberalism, or How to Turn Good Men into Whiners, Weenies, and Wimps. And as Americans, we've never been wimpy. Let's not start being there now, okay?
You know, it sounds better with an American accent, and that's a fact. It does. It really does. You come on back soon, please, sir. We'd love to see you again.
Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate it, my friend.
Thank you.